Hi, my name is Nicole.
Hi, my name is Zyman.
Hi, my name is Zoe.
And welcome to the Dope Student Podcast. Who do we have here today?
Rodney Davis. I'm the Community and Citizenship Manager with Turner Construction Company.
Okay, Mr. Rodney. So today we're going to be asking you some questions. First question is, can you tell us about your journey from being a Federal Criminal Investigator to your current role at Turner Construction Company?
I was a federal agent for a number of years. I retired in August of 2020, so that was right in the middle of COVID. Basically just staying home happy. I was happily retired. A friend of mine who works for Blackney Hayes with Alex recommended me to Turner to take this position as a community manager. And my job is to actually actively go out and identify minority, female, disabled, and veteran businesses we can use as subcontractors, plus introducing the construction industry to students at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. And I do all our volunteer and sponsorships in and around Philadelphia.
How do you integrate your diverse background, including your experience as an instructor and basketball coach, into your work construction industry?
Well, really, construction is almost like all industries. It's networking and getting to know people. And I use my experiences as an agent, a coach, and a former instructor at Georgetown to get to know people in the industry. I've only been with Turner for about 2.5 years, and I've really made some inroads in identifying and networking with the people that I need to be successful. So really for you guys, always believe in yourself. That's one thing, self-confidence. When you're talking to people, look them in the eye, and don't be afraid to approach somebody that you don't know if it's a business reason or a school reason that you need to talk to them.
Okay. What aspects of the construction industry are you particularly passionate about, and why?
I love, really, when I came on with Turner, we were in the process of building Drexel University's new medical school. So I got a chance to walk that project. It was a 14-story building down on Drexel University's campus, and you see the project from beginning to end. It lasted about 3 years, and at first it's just a frame of a building, and then you start seeing the walls go in, the glasses go in, and then they work on what they call fitting out the interior, because they build on large projects, they build the exterior first, and then they go floor by floor, and you'll see them put in, operating rooms. They'll have different medical rooms for life science research, gene research, and stuff like that. So watching a project from beginning to end is what I most enjoy doing.
Could you share some insights into what it means to be a professional on a construction job site?
The first thing you want to do, if you decide to have construction as your career, you got to. There's several things that's really at the top of the importance list. Safety being number one. You have to be safe at all times, whether you're on a small project, large project, whatever. You'll get the rules and the safety reports. Follow them all the time. Safety is the number one priority on all job sites. If you kind of not follow the rules on safety, you won't be working. And that's on any contractor's site. Another thing is getting to work on time. Construction schedule is everything, because we're as a company, we're giving a deadline when we're going to say Turner agrees to build a skyscraper. We're working right now building Chubb Insurance's headquarters. We have a date to deliver that building. Now, it's probably like 3 years from now, but when that date comes, that building, we better hand the keys over to Chubb. If we don't, we get fined every day that you go beyond the delivery date. So scheduling is everything. Be on time. Get along with your coworkers. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and follow all the safety rules.
Okay. What are your top priorities and crucial aspects that the students should be aware of when considering a career in the construction field?
Again, if you're considering a career in the construction field, make sure you enjoy construction. It's really not an easy job if you're working on project sites. It takes hard work. It takes dedication. You're going to get up, usually early, because a lot of sites start at 6 or 7 o'clock. And you'll be working in weather. You'll work in cold weather. You'll work in hot weather. So you have to have a passion for the job to decide to take a career in construction. but it's very, very rewarding, not only financially. Say you become a carpenter. You could work at your job site during the week, but during the weekend, everybody that you know always wants something done on their house. They want their bathroom updated, their kitchen updated, a deck put on the back, ceiling fans installed. You could do all those jobs on the side and make that extra money that goes in your pocket. And eventually, if you get good enough at it, you don't have to work for Turner. You can work for yourself. You can start your own carpenter business. So always have that entrepreneurial spirit and think about the big picture. If you become skilled enough, you can start your own business and have people working for you.
What are some things students can do now to prepare for the construction industry?
One is pay close attention when you're in these CTE classes with your instructor. Don't take it as a joke. Again, safety is vitally important when you're using power tools, you're climbing up on ladders, doing all those things. Make sure it's not a game. I would say diversify yourself to figure out exactly what you like. Masonry, carpentry, electrical. There's so many different trades that you could choose. Make sure you find one that you really enjoy doing and that you're good at.
What advice would you give to students who are interested in pursuing a career in the construction industry?
I would tell them to really, again, learn as much as you can about the trades. Learn as much as you can. If you're in the Philadelphia area, Philadelphia is, quote unquote, a union city. You can look up and research the unions online. Look at their websites. They have apprentice programs. Upon graduation from high school, you can join an apprentice program with the unions, actually go to school, getting trained, and also getting paid. You'd work on actual job sites, and you'd go to school 1 or 2 days a week for probably like a 3 or 4 year period. And once you come out of the apprentice program, you're a union member, and you will be going on job sites wherever. So I would say study as hard as you can while you're in school, understand the unions and research the apprentice programs, and if you enter an apprentice program, follow it through, and you'll have a career for the rest of your life.
How do you believe exposure to the real work experience can influence students' educational and career decisions?
Oh, any exposure to anything is really what makes kids make a decision. At your age, most kids, I know I didn't when I was, in middle school, really understand what I wanted to do. So until you're exposed to it, you don't know what that experience is. And people can tell you these are the pluses of becoming a construction worker. These are the pluses of becoming an architect. These are the pluses of working a job like mine at Turner Construction or whatever you choose to do. So it's many, many, many careers out there. Naturally, I encourage kids to get involved in the construction industry. It's one of the top revenue-generating industries in the world. You can have a financially sustainable career for the rest of your life. But my guess is learn as much as you can about the career that you choose.
Can you share any memorable experiences or lessons learned from interacting with students throughout your career?
I probably have too many stories to tell, but I used to coach high school basketball. And one of the things I really enjoyed over the years is I would coach kids from 9th to 12th grade sometimes, and then see those kids go on to college and then being successful as they become adults. Several of the kids I formerly coached are now actually doctors. Several are state troopers. Several work for companies like Merrill Lynch, Allied Insurance. So it's really rewarding as an instructor, and I'm sure Mr. Jarrett will say the same thing. As you guys grow up and become adults, watching you become successful adults, contributing to the community, and doing well for yourselves. That's the most rewarding thing you can get as an instructor.
Do you think there should be more middle school programs, and how do they get support from Turner in construction?
Well, Turner in general, we have what we call the Future Builders Program. We actually encourage school districts to have some construction programs at the elementary school, not just middle school, and they should be in all the middle schools. The younger you get kids exposed to construction, the better off we will all be, especially females. A lot of times, females are discouraged from even approaching the construction industry by your parents, your friends, everybody else. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Construction is very enjoyable. I'm sure you guys see it here as you put things together, and it's prideful. If you build something, I don't care what it is, you could build a doghouse. That's you built it, and when you walk past that, you have a certain sense of pride. I don't even lift a hammer, but I walk past buildings that Turner builds. I'm very proud to say I work for Turner because we built that. You guys are Eagle fans, right? You like the Philadelphia Eagles? We built the stadium that the Eagles play in, Lincoln Financial Field. We built SoFi Stadium where San Diego Chargers and Los Angeles Rams play. We built Yankee Stadium, Madison Square Garden. Most of the famous stadiums around the world we have built. We built the tallest building in the world in Dubai. You know, we're a worldwide company, and we do a lot of large-scale construction projects. So that, take pride in that.
Last question for today is, share a fun or interesting fact about yourself that our listeners might find surprising.
I'm an owner of a rescue dog. His name is Kobe. He's half pit bull, half chihuahua. I did his actual DNA test. I've had him for about 2.5 years now. And I don't have children, so he's my son. So that's something that a lot of people don't know about me. But Kobe means the world to me. I love him to death.
Before we end off the podcast, we would like to ask, is there any social media pages or any company pages that we can reach out on?
Yes, reach out on turnerconstruction.com, and it'll give all the offices. You can click on the Philadelphia office. I will leave my contact information with Mr. Jarrett. Any of you guys have a question about the construction industry, not just now, at any point in your life, if I'm still at Turner, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will do everything I can to help you and point you in the right direction.
We would like to thank Mr. Rodney Davis for coming out to the Dope Student Podcast. Thank you so much for watching another episode on the Dope Student Podcast. Bye.
Thank you, ladies.